India Independence Day 2025 Easy English Speech Ideas for Students and School Kids. Independence Day speech in English. Apart from cultural programs, dance performances, and essay competitions, schools and various educational institutes also organize speeches for students to present during the Independence Day celebrations in India. When school kids prepare their speeches, they undergo a deeper study and understanding of India's freedom struggle and the brave revolutionaries and political leaders who took part in it. Such speeches also help evoke a sense of pride for the motherland and a patriotic fervor that inspires efforts towards national welfare. Here are a few ideas for students to base their speeches on for respective assemblies and school competitions on the 79th Independence Day. A speech on Independence Day should naturally speak of India's great freedom struggle and brave men and women who took part in it against the oppressive British colonial regime that ruled and dominated India for 200 years. Students are advised to greet their principals and teachers clearly and respectfully at the beginning of their speech and emphasize words such as freedom, unity, and respect for the country. Also read Happy Independence Day 2025 patriotic quotes by freedom fighters of India to share as wishes and messages on 15th August. But the most important thing is the topic you choose for writing an Independence Day speech. A speech highlighting India's journey towards attaining freedom and the great fight against the injustice and oppression faced by the citizens during British rule. You can recall the revolt of 1857 that first challenged the cruel British regime, with leaders such as Bahadur Shah Zafar, Rani Lakshmi Bai and Mangal Pandey awakening the nationalist spirit and inspiring a generation of courageous revolutionaries that came later. Also read Independence Day 2025 How to book tickets to watch PM Modi's Red Fort speech. Live step-by-step guide. While the revolt of 1857 laid the groundwork for India's civil resistance against the white narcissists, the freedom movement picked up real steam after the turn of the 20th century, when the great Mahatma Gandhi led the non-cooperation movement 1920, Salt March 1930, and Quit India movement 1942, and fearless leaders of the Hindustan Socialist Republican Association HSRA like Bhagat Singh and Chandrasekhar Azad raised the slogan of Inquilab Zindabad and gave the British a taste of their own medicine. A speech focused on these freedom fighters and their incredible legacy would be a fitting tribute. The contribution of Mahatma Gandhi, Bhagat Singh, Jawaharlal Nehru, Subhash Chandra Bose, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and other male political leaders of the freedom movement is celebrated widely. Swipe left for next video. What remains underspoken, however, is the role played by women freedom fighters in pushing the country towards the light of the democratic and secular land we live in today. Therefore, a speech can be made on the story and sacrifice of Rani Lakshmi Bai during the revolt of 1857 and how she inspired several female political leaders and revolutionaries, including Sarojini Naidu, Kasturba Gandhi, and Aruna Asaf.